What is going on, YouTube? What's happening, guys? What's happening? I know it's been a while since I posted a video, guys. It's been absolute living hell. We've been in the trenches. You guys know how we always advertise trenches or TFS being in the trenches, and it's been nothing but that, man. Obviously, you guys know that we lost the WB zone, and we're currently getting invaded 1v2. But I mean, listen, our core fighters are hanging in there. I've even stepped in to do some war leading. But anyways, that's not. I'm kind of letting you guys know why I haven't posted a video in like 5 or 6 days. I did a few live streams for sure. But today's video, I'm excited, guys. A lot of you guys have been asking for an updated Mage guide that we haven't done in about 2 months since I last updated that. We do have a little bit of a change, and that's going to be on our Thun Thal match, okay? But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of everything, okay? So let's go ahead and switch over here. As you guys can see here in the background, we're still hooking, we're jabbing. I got the king title. We're doing what we can. I'm up to 40 million merits, and we have a whole month left in the KVK. So, I mean, yeah. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? Oh, wow, look at that. Right in the middle of it, um, I was setting up all my setups, and they ended up TP staffing on us. So I had a dip real quick. So let's go ahead and add this one in there. Boom. Don't worry, we're gonna put timestamps on all of these so you guys can come right back to the video. Okay, let's go Moo Theia. I've been using Moo with my archers, believe it or not, guys, because I do have archers, and when it comes down to the nitty gritty, guys, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? So, boom. Go ahead and put that there. Okay, boom. Let's get right into it. I'll show you guys. Let me show you guys some recent reports. Recent reports. Right before I show you guys the builds, you guys can see there the G4 infantry are going crazy. This is a Mage report with archers. Yep, and it's the same mage build that I showed you guys. The wifey sharing some of her reports. Okay, so here's the latest and greatest, right? This is versus Rage. Okay, so you guys can see there the G3 mages are making a random comeback out of nowhere. I don't know if it's because of all the buffs that we have in this zone, or I don't know what it is. However, there's the merit reports there, right there, guys, for you guys to see. Okay, field proven versus Rage and WB. I think this one was versus Rage. Yeah, versus Rage, right? Second best kingdom in the game. Those guys are absolutely insane. So, anyways, let's get right into it now. Now that I showed you guys the street credibility, essentially, of the builds and proven that they work. Here we go. Lil Vel. Classic Lil Vel. I got the Mr. Sneaky pet. Shout out Mr. Sneaky. Lil Vel. I got the Exemplar Infernal Flame. Guys, the Exemplar Infernal Flame just levitated this March to a whole nother degree, man. Anyways, here's the pet that I have here. 7th slot here. I will also show you guys. I will also show you guys my 8th slot that I have. So here's my 7th slot right there. That's a recommended 7th slot that I would recommend for you guys. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, the talent tree. Okay. Some of you guys may be wondering, where is all the March speed? So Valen already has a 20%, right? So my mages are running at about 21% March speed. So my positioning is pretty good, I will say, with my mages. I'm not gonna lie, I can anticipate the enemy movements pretty well. So that allows me to not really need as much March speed. So however, if you like that extra March speed, because that's kind of more of your style, you can always add a little bit extra March speed here on the 15% ski, or just even the 6% here, right, for the 26%. 26% is probably the most popular one, but, you know, I don't do things based off popularity. I just do things based off what I think is best for my current playstyle. So, boom, there is the Lilia. The Lilia build. I showed you guys the pet. Next, we got good old Magzayski. Yes, I am running Magzay with the Thunder Elegy, and I am running it with this Sand Lizard here. I know that you guys see the Chain Strike package here, and this is like a hybrid Sand Lizard that I use between my archers and my mages, so it's a nice pet here that I've been able to use for super low spend here. If I spend anything really, probably the chain strikes. That's might be about it there, and probably The intense thorn over there. So boom, boom, boom. Magzayski, Exemplar, both awaken. Bang. Right? Here you go. This is the build that I've been using, and even with you guys saw that 220 something report, right? I got caught out towards the end on that one. I could have potentially cooked like a 250,000 report on Rage there, but I got caught out. Big shout out to them once again. They got me with they hit me with some slow on the tanks while I was hopping in and out of cities there. Once they kind of flooded it in, but here's the build here. Take the time, screenshot it. All right, boom. We're moving on to the next one. Ber Toh, man, absolute monster of a march. Here's the thing with a lot of these marches, guys, especially Ber Toh. Back in the day, I mean, even some people now are like, man, my Ber Toh is not doing that great. I'll tell you guys, man. I've told you guys this before. Some of you guys been following this channel for a very long time. It's about your pets, man. It's about your pets and you know artifacts. Everything plays into it, especially when you're playing at the upper level. Okay, I got the Exemplar Mirage Orb on this bad boy. Ber Toh, both 6-star to awaken. Here's my Shadow Fade Drake. If I had an 8 slaughter, if I had an 8 slaughter, I'd probably put intense follow-up on it, to be honest. Just the complete follow-up package for creating and everything. So that's what I would do on the 8 slot there. And here is the talent. We're going full skills tree, half magic. And this one is running at 21% march speed. Okay. Leave it up there for a few seconds. Ber Toh usually does the most damage out in the field. I think it's mainly because of that Exemplar Mirage Orb. That thing cooks. Okay, moving on to the fourth one. Thun Thal, guys. Thun Thal. A lot of people are saying that this March is absolutely trash. But you guys saw based off my reports, that is not necessarily true. You just got to make sure it's properly optimized, okay? For me, so far, I have found that running the Phoenix Eye has been the best for me for this March. So far, I think it's because of all the attack stats that it has. The new mages, the G3 mages, I should say G3 mages because every time I say the new mages, someone roasts me. So the newer or G3 mages, to be a little bit more exact, they need a little bit more attack. That's kind of like their thing that I feel like. They have a good amount of sustainability, but they just need more attack. So I'm running the Phoenix Eye on there. And here is my pet, the Sapphire Fade Drake, my 8 slaughter. This is probably one of my better pets. Obviously, my base stats could be better. Unfortunately, it's not 310 Spirit. We've tried, man. You guys know, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, dude. I mean, I have like maybe 10,000 regens into this pet. No luck. It is what it is. Okay, now, for the updated Thundlin. Okay, I forgot what his name was in EIS. He shared a build with me, and the only thing I changed, he had a normal attack, and I went with more defense. So big shout out to him. That a few people actually, I forgot. Please let me know in the comment section if you were one of the ones that shared the build with me. And I was like, okay. They shared their builds, and I'm like, okay. Like I said, guys, even though I am, you know, I do consider myself a top mage player. I hear everyone out, right? People share their reports. I'm like, okay. And I always compare how it looks between all the other ones, right? It's not, I never really look at the total merit count. The total merit count definitely plays a part. But for me personally, it's like, how is it comparing to the rest of your marches, right? Because we're all in different levels of KVK. Some of us are farming T3s, T4 players, alliances that aren't the greatest, right? Kind of just walk forward, no micro. So some people get monster reports. So the main thing to look at is the comparison of how the marches are doing. So I'm like, okay, let me give the full magic tree and half PvP a try. So this is the build here, and it's been working great for me, man. We're running at 21% march speed. I've thought about making it even slower, to be honest, but nah, we're just gonna keep it as it is right there. So there it is there. Showed you guys the artifact, the tree, okay. Here we go with Muthaiski. Yes, some of you guys troll me and say, can we get that Muthaiski build? Yeah, I'm running it with a max Visage of Sanctus. In the future, I will get an Exemplar Visage of Sanctus to kind of complete this whole kit here. Theia, both max. Even at lower configurations, Theia is absolutely going ham. I do run the Seraphic on this for the most part. But I do mix it up. Sometimes I run the Sapphire. Sometimes I run the Sand Lizard. But it really depends. The Sand Lizard gives Muthaiski more sustainability, but it doesn't do as much damage, if you get what I'm saying. So I usually like running the Sapphire on them first, but because I do run a 5 mage setup, I kind of got to move my pets around and see where they fit best. Sometimes I'll switch the Seraphic to Mage and then the Sand Lizard back to Muthea, but those are just some recommendations. You guys saw my other pets, right? So here's my Seraphic. All right, boom. And here is the build ski. This one hasn't changed, man. This one hasn't changed. All of my builds haven't changed. It's that, I don't blame you guys. You guys don't want to scroll through like 70 videos to find my mage build. So that's why we're making a nice updated guide for you guys. So boom, there it is right there. Screenshot it, love it, learn it, dream it, picture it, frame it, whatever, and get ready to cooking. Okay. So that is my current 5 mage setup. And if you made it this far in the video, let me give you guys a little extra. Give you guys a little extra, you feel me? So G4 Mage is coming around the corner, okay? For me right now, I personally cannot go for the G4 Mages at the moment. Even though I want to. I think some of you guys earlier on in the game, don't worry, I will do plenty of testing. Even though I'm not going to necessarily max them right away, I will do plenty of testing and figure out the answers for you guys. And you guys also, the community, share reports with me. Together, we've been doing some really good stuff with this new tanks as well. So I appreciate everyone sharing your guys' reports and your knowledge and everything. And together, we are bringing the community the knowledge that they need to know, right? So, yeah. So, we'll wait around for those G4 mages to come around the corner. Hopefully they're really good, man. Mage gang definitely needs some love. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Nice quick one for you guys. Updated builds on all the mage marches, so you guys can get some juicy reports out there. Okay, guys. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Definitely helps us out a ton, guys. Okay, all right. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, hit that sub button, turn on the bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. As you guys can see, guys, I'm not just a content creator, man. I'm out here every day, putting in the work, grinding with the troops, win or lose, man. Tough situations. I got 1.6 billion kills. We're out here doing it live, guys. All right, we don't, you know what I mean. I'm not just a content creator, man. I'm an actual fighter. So, I'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. Appreciate you guys, all the love you guys been showing to the channel. Peace, y'all. Later.